So I've been discussing trauma that's occurred in my life. I talked about my pastor, excuse me, I talked about my pastor, how he molested me as a child, and how my older cousin molested me as a child. So the final person, I was a teenager, I was around 16 years old or so. I just got my driver's license. I was eager to drive. I had a family friend. He was maybe about 4 or 5 years older. He had a male roommate and a female roommate. They were renting a house, and they were having a New Year's Eve party. And it was about 45 minutes away from where I lived. So I wasn't allowed to go to the party, but I snuck out my bedroom, and I don't advise it, but I did it. So I let the car coast down the driveway, and then once I got to the end of the driveway, I started it up. I went to the party. Long story short, at the party, I had a couple of glasses of champagne, and I might have tried a little bit of bud, smoked a little bud. And I'm a lightweight because I don't drink at all. So after everyone said cheers and it was after midnight, I went to go take a nap because I had to drive back home and I wanted to get back before daylight. So I went into one of the bedrooms. The one guy, my friend, not my friend, but his roommate, he was like, you could sleep in there, take a nap until it's time for you to go or whatever. So I'm in there and I'm taking a nap or whatever. And I don't know what time it was. It was sometime in the morning. This guy comes in his room and he gets in the bed with me. And he starts giving me oral. And then he was trying to penetrate me from the back. And that's when I was like, nah, and I was pushing him off of me. And he was telling me, he was like, relax, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you have sex, because I'm a virgin. I've never had sex. And I was just like, nah, bro. I was pushing him off of me. And he was like, just relax. And so he ended up giving me oral and finished off or whatever. And so at that point I was awake. And I just got up and got dressed and I left. And this guy, he's currently going around telling people that he tried to help me when I was younger, etc. But this guy, he had a business, and he did offer me a job when I first got out of high school. But I wasn't trying to do that because I knew he wanted more than just to offer me a job. And plus I wanted to spread my wings. I wanted to get out of Ohio. I didn't want to be in Ohio anymore. So anyways, I went through this whole thing because at the time I had a girlfriend also. And I remember having sex with her for the first time. And she was a few years older than me. And she said the same thing to me. She was like, this is how you're supposed to have sex. And when I was having sex with her, and she said those words, I thought about this, what I thought about what he said to me, the exact same thing. And so the difference is like the situation with the guy. I kept saying to myself, I can't tell anyone that this happened. But when I had sex with a girl for the first time, it was like, I can't wait to go home and tell my brothers, I hit it or whatever. And so I struggled with my sexuality for several years. I didn't know if I wanted to be with a guy or be with a girl because both of them felt good. So I was playing both sides of the fence for a long time. And eventually, I guess I admit that I'm gay now, but I still I don't have my foot in the gay lifestyle 100%. There's some things about the gay lifestyle that I'm not cool with, but I do admit that I am gay, so it is what it is. But, I think the experiences that I had as a child really confused me. It kind of made me shy sometimes when I was around men, especially. And I just wanted to talk about it. I've been holding this in for years. I'm 57 years old now, and I can still see all the things that occurred to me as a child and as a teenager. I can see it in my head as if it happened yesterday. And you can't erase those scars. And I never had a dad. I grew up with a single mom. And so I'll kind of go into that later too, but man, you gotta watch your kids. That's my message, watch your kids.